She filled out the numbers in the lotto chip, but kept it secret how she made her choice of numbers. She placed the ticket and the receipt in her pocket and walked out the door. She would leave her car there till lunchtime, and if any of the security staff approached her, she had a receipt to say she shopped there that day. Cara Marie ran across the road, jumped through the traffic, and walked the short distance into the main office of the Coleraine Herald. The office was buzzing. Something happened. She did not even reach her desk before the editor stopped her. He had a look on her face, and whatever it was a big one. Morning, Cara. He never used her full name of Cara Marie. He didn't give her a chance to answer. Right, forget what you're doing. I want you to get up to the Mavati and find out what happened there. I've just found out that one of them was from Coleraine. Cara Marie's face was blank. You don't know what happened last night. She half closed her eyes and answered with a simple no. The phone on the desk that belonged to the photographer rang, and as he picked it up, he spoke out loud. Some journalist you are. He was grinning as he spoke into the phone. Coleraine Herald. She answered him with an angry grin. Their desks faced each other, and the banter between them was always good-humoured. Her attention returned to the editor. Her right hand was already fumbling in her pocket for her phone. It was off. Triple murder in the Mavati, down to the bus station. Her eyebrows raised at the news. No wonder the office was busy. One of the dead is from here. I want full coverage on this. We got two of the names from the police press office half an hour ago. The other has not been officially named yet. She glanced at the clock on the wall. She wasn't late for work. I got 2 phone calls last night, one from a copper that we know, and another from a friend of mine at Limavady, MIT, down at Maydown, handling the investigation. MIT, the murder investigation team. She'd never had to deal with them before, and Maydown police station is closer to Derry than it is Coleraine, and murder was not something which happened a lot around here. They had deaths, of course. Traffic accidents, house fires, old age, but not too many murders. Coleraine, as a growing town, had missed most of the troubles that plagued their little country over the last 30 years. But the one occasion when the town centre was bombed was not the norm, unlike Belfast. This was something that the office staff had once agreed was a very good thing. The team was a mix of both Protestant and Catholic, but there was never an issue amongst them. It was a subject that the editor never brought up, but he would normally send a journalist of the same faith to the family who someone who was dead. The phone in the editor's desk burst into life. He turned and walked towards it. As he turned, he spoke to Mark, the photographer. Mark, bring Cara up to speed with the rest. Cara Marie turned and sat down at her own desk. Mark had finished his morning call and was his usual cheery self. Morning! The grin spread over his face. Cara Marie slightly turned her head to one side, pushed her lips together with a sarcastic grin in reply, and removed her jacket, placed it over her chair. Well, what a night I've had, he said. They both relaxed as he shuffled through the pictures that were on the screen. He'd printed some of them and handed them towards her as he started his official tone. 3 dead, 2 completely torn apart. Just managed to ID them. The families haven't been told yet. She looked up at him, and then returned to the 8 by 10 inch photographs. The first couple was of an older man who was lying on his side. She was not sure if she recognized him. Her eyes widened at the ones underneath. Her mouth slightly opened. Her eyes dilated at the images in front of her. Mark continued. They were found by 2 coppers from Coleraine. Mark was now reading from his notepad. Michael Watson, 20, 102 Callesson Walk, Limavady, and Liam Paul Arthur, 20. Cara Marie looked up at the name. Riverside Walk, Coleraine. Her heart sank, as did her face. Mark lifted his gaze. What? He asked. I went to school with his elder sister, she replied. As another head was raised from the far side of the office, Cara Marie stated that she'd met the elder brother once, but did not know him very well. The editor approached the desks, addressing Cara Marie. Right, still no idea on the third one yet. Cara, do you know some of the family of Arthurs? She nodded. Go and see them, see if you can get a recent picture of them. One of them together would be better. I'm interested in statements from family, friends, next door neighbours, etc. He was relating the action that they would normally take over a serious event like this. Cara, find out the clergy who's involved. I want details of the funeral. His gaze moved around and returned to her. Speak to the cops, find out what happened and where, find out if they're considering a motive or paramilitary links. Mark and Cara Marie looked at each other. Paramilitary links? That was not a normal one. Plus deaths of any arrests speak to anyone who's in the area, find out what they heard. I will keep in contact with the police higher up. He paused. Any questions? Cara Marie spoke before Mark could. Could this be linked to that murder in Belfast 2 weeks ago? He was torn up as well. The editor paused as he thought. Just in case, see what you can discover. With that, he turned and walked away. Both Cara Marie and Mark stood at the same time. They agreed to speak later over the phone as they walked towards different exits of the small office. Time was of the essence, as the other paper in Coleraine would also be after the scoop. For the first time in a while, Cara Marie walked with a spring in her step. She pulled the phone out from her pocket as she put her jacket on. Her left hand brought the brown leather handbag onto her left shoulder, and her right hand strolled through the numbers. She stopped at one and pressed the green dial button. She pressed the phone to her ear and crossed the road into the car park. Hello? The female voice was quiet and subdued. Roisin, hi, this is Cara Marie. Oh, hi, Cara. I'm sorry to hear about Liam. The voice at the other end sniffled and muffled out a thank you. May I call round?